Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about alternative ways that you can use your Louis Vuitton items. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Monica. I've never actually met her, but I actually did buy a Louis Vuitton piece from her a while back, and she's also from Pittsburgh. So we live in the same city and we've kind of just kept in touch through Facebook, and she actually suggested that I do this video for you guys, and I thought it'd be a really great idea because we spend so much money on Louis Vuitton, and I think it's really great to get some ideas of different ways we can use the items so that we can get the most bang for our buck. So anyway, the items that I am going to be showing you today and showing you different ways you can actually utilize them are the Agenda PM, the CLES, the Mini Pichette, the Pichette Accessoire, the TROUSSE. It's actually discontinued, but it is a nice big cosmetic cases, and there's so many different ways you can use this. And then finally, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and mine is in the GM size, and yeah, I use this for so many different ways, so I wanted to definitely include this item. So if you guys are new to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing by hitting that red button down below. I do put out 2 to 3 videos every single week. And if you happen to find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. So I'm first going to talk about the Louis Vuitton Agenda PM. Now this is the smallest size of the agendas. There's a medium and a larger size, but for me, I think this is the best for my lifestyle because it's small and it fits in almost all of my handbags. Now the main reason that I use it is obviously for an agenda. I keep track of appointments and to-do lists and notes about, future videos sometimes. So I love having it with me. So I will link down my favorite inserts that I use. I don't use the Louis Vuitton inserts. Those are pretty pricey, and I find that these ones from Etsy are perfect, but you have to be careful getting them from like Etsy or Filofax because sometimes the holes in the side actually make the pages not turn well, but I find that this particular company, they're amazing. I think they're very high quality, so I will definitely link those down below if you're interested. And then I'll also include this pen. It's from Amazon. I think it's only like $7, but it's the perfect pen that fits in this little slot right here, and it's like a miniature pen, but I love it, and it's really, really handy to always have with me. So that is the main reason people use this, obviously. Now, the other way that I have found would be a travel wallet. So here is my passport, and it is the perfect size to actually fit in the back of this agenda. So all you do is just take the back here, and there's a little flap right there, and you just actually slide it directly in there, and it actually serves kind of like as a passport holder. It's like the perfect size. Now I'm not sure about other countries because this is a US passport. I kind of think passports are all relatively like a similar size, but I'm not positive. But at least for the US, this fits perfectly. And then on the other side, as you can see, there are slots for credit cards, your identification, maybe a Metro card, and then obviously right here you can also insert maybe some cash or, I don't know, maybe a boarding pass or something like that right here. And then if you have some notes or information about your flight numbers or travel plans or something like that, you could obviously take notes and keep more information right here. So I really, really love this as like a little travel wallet. And then all you do is, just close it here and it fits perfectly. Like, it's seriously such a nice option. I'm surprised more people don't, do this, or maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe people do this all the time, but I thought of it one day and I like ran upstairs to get my passport. I couldn't even find my passport at first. And then I was so excited when I did slip it in the back and it fit really, really well. So anyway, that is an alternative use for this item. So the next item that I am going to talk about is the Louis Vuitton CLES. Now, so many people have this, and to me, this isn't going to be a groundbreaking thing or anything. A lot of people use this for many, many different reasons. I would say what I use it for would be like inserting my credit cards, my cash, maybe a few coins, and you could attach your keys here. Obviously, it's a key clay. So those I would say are like the main ways people use it. And you can also attach this to your bag, and it could be like a little key charm. So I've done a whole video on that as well. So I really like how you can also use this as a key charm. So if you do decide to just keep this on the side of your purse kind of as a little charm, I think a really great idea would be to actually keep bobby pins and hair ties in it, because I hate wearing hair ties on my wrist, and a lot of times when I put my hair up, I actually need a bobby pin. So I really, really like keeping this on the side of my purse and then keeping the things, you know, hair ties and stuff in it that I don't like to display like on my wrist and everything. And then another option for this would be all of your business cards. I have so many like appointment cards, business cards, gift cards. I don't really like keeping those in my wallet because they do take up a fair amount of space. So it's really nice keeping these in here. Like here's a Banana Republic gift card. I have my Sephora VIB card. I have a Metro card that I occasionally use. And then, yeah, I just stick it right in there, zip it on up. It's not gonna take up space in my wallet and make my wallet really fat. I can either, you know, attach keys to this if I wanted to, but I usually don't. But I could attach this to my bag or my purse and it will always be there, and it'll be a nice little, you know, bag charm, but then also it serves a second function as well. So this is a piece that a lot of people start with. It has so many uses to it. I could go on and on and on, but I feel like this has been talked about a lot, about being such a diverse piece and why a lot of people start with it, because you can do so much with it. Moving on to the infamous Louis Vuitton mini pochette. This again is a very, very popular piece. So many people love this, and rightfully so. I love this for so many reasons. The main reason that I do use it is a catch-all for my bag. So I have pretty much everything in here that I just really like to have with me at all times. I've shown this before so many times. Basically, it's just, you know, some makeup, some lip gloss, floss. I have my earbuds, and just like, it's like a catch-all, like things that I just always want to have with me. But if I just dump all this stuff out, I think it serves also as a really great first aid kit. So if you're a mother and you're carrying a diaper bag, I think this would be perfect to use as a little first aid kit. So here I have my hand sanitizer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in here. And then I have various size Band-Aids, and I think that is always the good idea when you have little kids, and I have 2 boys, so yeah, enough said there. And then I have some alcohol wipes, so I'll put that in there. I have some Advil. That probably wouldn't necessarily be for little kids, but I do occasionally get a headache, so I like to have a little pouch of Advil there. And then also Neosporin, and this is just a little size of Neosporin, and that's really great, you know, if they get a little bloody knee or something like that. You have the Band-Aids, alcohol wipes, whatever, and then Neosporin. So that goes right in there. Also, I think that's all I have. But anyway, I'm sure there's some other little items maybe that you guys know, little tricks or whatever you guys know. But I do think that just kind of as a first aid kit, this would be a really nice option just to kind of always have with you in your bag. So the next option is actually moving the chain over here and just attaching it there so that it's a nice little wristlet. Now I have an iPhone 7, it's just the regular size, and you can actually just use this as a wristlet when going out or running to a quick errand, and it fits my iPhone 7, just the regular size, not the Plus, really, really well. So you just slide that in here. Fits in there fine. You can insert your cash, your driver's license, maybe it'll fit definitely like a lip gloss, so it just fits that in there perfectly. And then you can just go ahead and zip that, and it's the perfect little wristlet that you can grab on the go. So those are 3 different ways you can use this. There's more as well. Heck, I brought a sewing kit. You could actually turn this into a little sewing kit if that's your thing, if you're like a crafty person. I am not, however, I thought that was kind of like a cute little idea. Okay, so moving along, here is my Louis Vuitton Pochette accessoire. I absolutely love, love, love this item. It is actually the older version. They do have a new model now, and it's a little bit wider. It does hold a little bit more, but this is the older one that they do no longer make anymore, and I absolutely love it. Again, you can use it as a catch-all for your bag. That's mainly what I do as well. Sometimes I will just make it, you know, I'll throw everything in here that I want, and it holds a lot more than the mini pochette. So if you kind of carry more in your bag, then I would go for this as a catch-all, or if you carry a little bit less in your bag, I would go for the mini pochette, or you can just go for both like I do. So depending on kind of what I'm carrying, like if I'm carrying my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, which is really big, if I have the GM size, I kind of go for this because it is a little bit bigger. but the mini pochette is also really great. So this is excellent for a catch-all, and it's also really great for a wristlet going out at night. I love it. I actually love it way more than the Neverfull insert pouch thing that comes along with the bags now. It comes along with that little pochette, but it's very paper thin. And I ended up selling mine. I really didn't like it that much. I felt like I could barely fit anything in it without stretching. And as you can see here, this is a nice width and it holds so much. So like I said, it is great for a catch-all or a little wristlet going out. However, the alternative use for this item, this holds diapers and wipes. So it's a wonderful wipes and diaper holder for all you moms out there. So as you can see, I have diapers in here and I have a little wipes, little pouch thing. It's literally the perfect size. It zips right up and I can just, you know, throw it in whatever bag I'm carrying, and it's just, I don't know, it's really nice. It's just the perfect size. So I think that's definitely a really great alternative use for this. You can use it for yourself, but then when you're on mommy duty or whatever, you can also turn this into a diaper and wipes holder. Okay, so as you can see here, we are starting to move up in size, so the options get larger. Here is my Louis Vuitton TROUSSE 28. Now, this is the item that I did buy from my friend Monica back in the day. Like, actually it wasn't that long ago. But anyway, I got this from her and I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, Louis Vuitton no longer makes it anymore, but if you can get your hands on it pre-loved, I highly suggest it. I use it all the time for so many different reasons. If you open it up, it is lined in this really nice, you know, wipeable lining here. It's kind of dirty, don't mind that. I seriously use this for so many reasons. Right now I have my makeup in it, so I love how it has this little separate pouch right here, so I put all of my makeup brushes in there, and then I throw in all of my makeup. Like, it holds my palettes, like it literally holds so much. And anytime I'm going anywhere, traveling, going somewhere for the weekend, or even if I'm just going to my mom's house and I'm spending the night there or whatever, I throw all of my makeup brushes, my face wash, everything in this, and it is seriously perfect. Now, this does wipe clean. It really doesn't look that bad when I wipe it down, but I'm just showing you for real, like I use this all the time, and that is kind of why it's a little bit dirty. However, if I don't want to use it for my makeup, let me just take all this stuff out and I will show you other ways to use it. Okay, so as you can see, it is completely empty now. So what I sometimes do, I would clean this out, obviously, but what I also do is I can throw diapers in here very well. I have my wipes here and I put that right in there, and then also when I go out, I can just throw in some snacks. So here's 2 pouches. My kids absolutely love these veggie pouches. So I throw that in there, and I have 2 little bars because everywhere I go, I have to have 2 because they both want whatever the other one has. So everything's in doubles. So I just can throw that in there. It also has room for, you know, like a little toy or whatever. Has room for more snacks. It's just, it seriously fits so much. There's so much more room. I could put in maybe a little sippy cup in here, or you can even throw in something additional for you if you didn't want it kind of just bouncing around your bag. But this just zips up so well. There's so much more room, and you can kind of just use this to contain all of your little kid things. So the last item that I think has so many different alternative ways to use it would be the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Now, I do have mine in the GM size, and obviously I've done so many videos on this, but I do think this particular bag can be converted into so many different uses. So the main way would obviously be a bag. So I think this is great. The GM size is great for everyday use, and that's because not only can you use it as a really big tote, but you can also cinch the sides and make it a lot smaller, and then it becomes kind of like an everyday bag that I think works on pretty much everybody's body style or body size. So if you just cinch the sides here, as you can see, it becomes a really good size everyday bag. This to me is not crazy big. I mean, it's definitely bigger, but it's not crazy. Like, a lot of people think the GM size is just way too big for them, but if you cinch the sides, I'm telling you, it becomes like a normal bag. So that's why I think it is so incredibly versatile. And I just love the way that this looks. I really like how kind of more square it is versus rectangular. And I don't know, but then when you need some more space, all you do is just uncinch the sides, and then voila, it becomes a larger tote, and you can use it in other ways as well. So the other ways would be a travel bag. I absolutely love carrying this when I'm traveling. I love carrying in the airport. It just fits so much stuff, and I can carry it on the plane. I can put it, you know, right under in front of me, like, you know, on the plane or whatever, and I just seriously love this bag for traveling. You can throw in a blanket, your sweater, snacks, just everything you need when you're going along with, you know, like your wallet, your SLGs, just everything you need. I think it's literally the perfect travel tote. I do prefer mine in the Damier Ebene print because that way you don't have to worry about the weather and wherever you're traveling to, you know, worrying about whether it's snowing or raining or whatever. This just works at all times. So I guess if you're using it for a travel tote, I do think the Damier Ebene print is the way to go, and I love the red interior. Now, the other way that I think is really great to use this bag is a diaper bag or a mommy bag. So I think a lot of people shy away from this bag as like a diaper bag or a mommy bag because it's just kind of like a big open tote. However, if you get an insert, it suddenly becomes extremely, extremely organized. And it's just really nice because you can take it in and out so easily. So when I'm actually packing it, like I'm in the kitchen and we're all getting ready to go out and I need to pack all the stuff for the kids, I take this out. I actually don't even take my bag into the kitchen. I take this out and I lay it out. I get, you know, the sippy cups, I get all the snacks, I get a change of clothes, and I throw it all in here, and then I just very, very easily just stick it right into the bag, and boom, I'm ready to go, and I can just go off. It's so easy. I'm telling you, it's so easy. So my organizer is by the Original Club. Now, there are so many organizers out there. A lot of people really like Samorga, but for me, I do have a Samorga one, and I have an Original Club one, and I like the Original Club the best. I did a whole video on it and everything. I think they're very, very well made. The company is just so nice, and I don't know, I highly suggest them, so I will definitely link those down below. But anyway, I think it's just really nice to kind of, you know, choose the layout. You can pick different layouts for the organizer. I have 2 bottle holders. You can just, yeah, they have a lot of different versions. You can fit your iPad in this flap here. There's just a lot of options, and I just highly suggest that if you are a mother. You can obviously fit all of your extra SLGs in here, and then everything is displayed and has its own place. And you can just stick that right in there, and again, you are ready to go with your diaper bag or mommy bag or whatever you want to call it. I know a lot of people have this bag and some people hate that a lot of people have it, but it's just hard not to want to get it when there's so many different ways you can use it. I just find myself reaching for it on a lot of different occasions. So I just feel like, although it is very, very pricey, I've just worn it and used it so much. And the condition of it is literally in immaculate condition. It is extremely well made, and I don't know, I really love carrying it. Okay, so that does it for my alternative uses for your Louis Vuitton items. I'm sure there's some other ways that you guys use your items as well, and I would love to hear what you guys do because I'm always trying to get new ideas and trying to find different ways that I can use my items so that I get the most bang for my buck. So I would love for you to comment those ideas down below, and maybe others that are reading the comments can get some ideas from you guys as well. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys found it helpful and inspiring, but otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!